Hey everybody, it's Troy and John with the Paranormal Task Force. Ha, gotcha. I beat you to it today. All
That's
right.
all right.
So today's something a little bit different because we are now in possession of a couple of haunted dolls. So we wanted to put the spotlight on them since they're here. And if you happen to catch, I think we've done 2 mail days now. You would have seen the one in the box, who we still don't have a name for, show up. Gosh, that was what, yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And then
And
Leon's been here for about a week
yeah.
while you were on vacation.
And the one in the box, and the reason we may not have a name yet is the one in the box is supposedly demonic. And demonic dolls or entities normally don't like to give their name for some reason.
You didn't say that it was demonic. You just told me, "Oh, this one's bad, Juju. Leon's fine, but this one's bad." You gonna wait until I got there next week to tell me that it was it was potentially evil?
Well, I mean, dude, look at it. It's obvious. Like
No.
all the protection around it. I mean, come on.
So if you happen to catch this in purely its audio form, we do have a couple of devices out with the dolls. Um, there's a couple of K2 meters, a cat ball, and a REM pod. Just some simple things, and then Dad is running Ghost Tube as well.
Yeah.
Right before we started, something came through, said I meant it, and meant what we don't know yet, but we're gonna hopefully find out. As far as the content of today's pod, it's really more so going to be us talking about the start of the Paranormal Task Force doll collection. If we get activity, great, but this is not really like an official investigation of our little friends here. That's probably going
Yeah.
to come once I arrive in Vegas in a week. So
Yeah.
just keep a look out for that too.
So yeah, there's each one of them has a cat ball. There's one by Leon. There's one in the case with the other doll. I'm trying to point there. Um,
We have the nice 3 camera setup today.
yeah, they both have a K2 meter, and I put the REM pod like in between the two of them.
Now,
So
um, the supposedly demonic.
go.
What was that?
Ghost Tube just said make a noise.
Okay. Like, are they gonna make noise? Are we supposed to
I
make a noise? Like, are we gonna get the snaps out from the chat? Like, what
I
are we
don't
doing
know,
here?
but you're breaking up.
Really?
Yeah, your video's frozen and your audio sounds like crap.
Hold on. How about now?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right, cool. I just goofed around with the settings a little bit. See, we didn't
So
bust out the technical difficulties music for that one.
yeah, no. So any of the spirits, Leon or whatever your name is, if you want to interact with us, I invite you to interact with any of the devices. You can do anything to let us know you're here. You just can't harm me. But
I'm coming through your speakers, right?
yeah,
So they can hear me. All right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I did the speakers instead of the headphones.
feel free to interact with those devices. Leon, you have a little necklace there with a little light that you can turn on.
That's not on. He killed it the other night when he was live.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah,
just outright killed it?
yeah. I gotta put a new one on him.
All right, Leon, I see you. I did not understand your game, and I apologize. Um, but let's talk about when the new one arrived yesterday and what happened while you were opening the package.
um. Well, there was a well. there was a piece of twine holding the door shut that I
Mm-hmm.
had to cut off so I could open the case. And the minute I cut the piece of yarn with my knife broke.
Catch that on mail day too.
Yeah,
Uploaded
that was
yesterday.
crazy. Like it broke my knife just cutting a piece of string.
Yeah, and it like you showed me what the string looked like, and it was nothing. It wasn't anything crazy,
No,
you know.
not at all. But as you can see right now, I don't know if they're shy because of the camera, but they're not doing anything right now. Leon was pretty active when he did his live.
Yeah, when he first showed up.
Yeah, he was pretty active. And it could be,
Did it just say why is she here?
yes,
Okay, see, I was gonna make a comment that maybe Leon's not being active because of
that's what I was getting ready to say before that came through.
yeah. I feel like Leon answered that for us.
Yeah. Leon, are you asking about the Annabelle doll? Are you not interacting because of her?
Is she scaring you?
Yeah, is she scaring you? I
Huh,
don't know. That
nothing.
was that was weird for that to come through though.
Well, I feel like the things that have come through so far on GhostTube, given that it's been 3 things so far, like they've been pretty to the point.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. But
Well, Leon, to answer your question, she's here because she needed a home just like you. And I'm here to work with both of you guys.
well, I think that like kind of opens it up to what I was going to ask you, which is I remember a while ago we had talked and we were talking about like all manner of different stuff. I remember when we got the haunted dolls for the Halloween special we did
Yes.
last year. You were talking about how well, yeah, of course it's going to be at Uncle Chris's because I'm not inviting that into my house. So what changed? Why now?
Um, well, I think it's just a natural progression with doing this. Um, I just felt like it was the time was right as long as I protected the house and protected myself. Um, and really because what I'm doing with the studio, it just made sense. So, um, Leon was an easy decision because he's a positive spirit. Um,
Right.
this other one, that one in the case, that one, that took me a while to make a decision on because I knew what I was bringing in, and I'll just say I'm still not comfortable with it. But um, I think as long as I focus on staying protected and keeping the house protected, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, that one took me a while to make a decision on.
Well, I know yesterday when she showed up and you first opened the case, you said you felt just a big feeling of discomfort
Yeah.
around that one. And then when you shut the case again, you felt fine. How are you feeling right now with the case being open?
Um, I feel like I got to keep looking over my shoulder.
I've got my eyes glued to that third screen right now just to see if anything goes off.
Yeah.
Like nothing yet, but I'm looking for anything to happen right now.
Yeah, I feel uneasy. I feel like I have to keep looking over my shoulder. Um, yeah, it's an uneasy feeling. I don't know how to explain it.
So you've got them like pretty much like on the ground right behind your chair, more or less.
To the left on the
Yeah.
floor beside my chair, yeah. As of right now, with the current studio setup, that was the best I could do.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
mean, like, uh, I guess we're gonna take a brief detour and just say that post like within the next couple weeks, you guys will probably be treated to a brand new studio setup. There's a
yeah.
lot going on right now.
Yes.
And dad's currently lipping around, so uh half the reason I'm gonna be there is to be an extra set of hands to help set up that studio.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to my foot, but hopefully it's healed up by the time you get here so we go do these investigations.
Starting to think you just have bad luck with boats between the Queen Mary and now you come back off your cruise and your foot's all messed up.
Yeah, but I've been on plenty of cruises and never had an issue, so
I think it's a new thing. I think you just have bad luck with boats now.
I don't know.
I don't know either,
So,
but
um have you ever seen the movie Megan?
I mean, I think everybody kind of knows the movie Megan. I watched maybe 30 minutes of it. It's not really my kind of horror movie, but I'm well aware of it.
So, hold on.
Why are we gonna go see Megan 2 when I get there? Is it
No,
even out yet?
I don't think so. But I just found out that you can get a life-size 1-to-1 Megan doll.
And now you want a Megan for your studio, right?
I don't know. If I got one, I'd rather have one that's haunted than just one for display.
That's fair.
But I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, a life-size Megan doll. I mean, that's kind of cool.
I mean, I always thought like if you were gonna get a life size any kind of horror movie icon, it'd be like at this point I would think it'd be like Art the Clown, but before I would have said probably like a Michael Myers.
Well, um, I'll hold that till you get here.
Well, it I think I already know. I know you have some stuff, but like I don't want to spoil it on a podcast. I'd rather like we straight out do a hey guys, here's the new studio and do like a
Right,
video tour of it, you know? So
right.
look out for that in the comments.
Yeah.
Um, was that a was
It
that
was an
ghosting?
yeah, it was an EMF spike on Ghost Tube.
Yeah, I know that noise because I remember when we ran it on the Hornet. And we found out that you were getting EMF spikes off all the metal and stuff. But that's weird for
Yeah.
it to just happen in your office.
Yeah.
And I was looking at
What?
the the feather behind the doll just moved. Did you move your hand?
No.
I maybe I'm tripping, but I swear I saw it like wind blew it or something, dude. I thought I had seen the K2 go off, but I was like, nah, it wasn't the K2. And then I swear I saw that little feather moving, like where the jawbone's at. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, you know
I
what?
told you. I feel like I got to keep looking over my shoulder, man.
We'll definitely review that footage later, but that was weird. Now I can't stop looking at it. Um,
Yeah, and the thing is I don't even know what to call this doll because it hasn't given a name to the previous person. It hasn't given me a name. But you know, I just I don't know what to even call it.
well, after we did the mail day video yesterday, didn't we get the name Christina coming through? Not
We
saying
did
that that's the doll's name, but we did get a
we did
name.
get that name once.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's you know, so it's hard for me to even do anything with this doll without knowing what to call it. So,
Thing's freaking me out, dude. Just like that was weird, man.
yeah.
I might
Well,
have just, you know, and for all intents and purposes, I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't see anything. Maybe my screen got a little weird or something. But Um,
I
yeah,
will tell you that last night, and I normally don't like dream, and if I do, I don't normally, remember much of them, but last night I had like some vivid dreams that it was just weird because I never dreamed like that. So,
do you think it's doll related?
I mean, it possibly, I mean, I don't know, you know. I mean, she just got here yesterday, he or she, I don't even know if it's a
We don't
he or
know who's
she.
inhabiting this doll.
Um, but it got here yesterday, and last night I had a vivid dream, and I can't remember the last time I had like an actual dream. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you that it's not very comfortable.
I what I find weird about this is when the doll first arrived there yesterday, I think you had some devices on. I don't remember exactly what, but uh dude, I swear I just saw that like feather.
Move again.
I thought so. Yes. That time I'm positive I saw it. But it wasn't like the bottom part of the feather. It was the brown part right above it.
Right.
It was very subtle, but I swear I saw it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, dude. But anyway, sorry.
Well, let me
What I
know.
was gonna say was yesterday when the doll first got there, I think you might have had ghost tube running or something, but we weren't getting anything, and then you opened it and showed it to the camera, and then stuff started happening.
Yeah.
I I wonder what's going on. Like I thought we'd get at least like a small K2 or something at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe it's on to us.
yeah, I don't know. Well, and you know, this is all new surroundings, not to
Right.
mention
What?
it just said goodbye.
Uh
Why are you saying goodbye?
yeah,
You haven't even
we're not done yet.
Yeah, we're not finished and you haven't even interacted with us yet.
Could you imagine if it said goodbye and then like one of our cameras cuts out or something?
That would be that would be horrible.
I would
Um,
not be happy if it was mine because dude, I'm hundreds of miles away right now, and I still, if it starts affecting my stuff, I'm leaving the house. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Like,
yeah,
won't be back
it's
for a while.
I'm telling you, it's uncomfortable in here right now.
I can't believe you subjected me to this. You're just like, hey, we're gonna go do some investigations. You're gonna come stay over. It's gonna be great. Also, I have a demonic doll now
Well,
because of the territory.
yeah. Can either one of you set off any of those devices? Can you touch any of the lights? Leon, if you're here, you were doing really well the other night. Can you do anything? Or are you scared because of the other doll? Yeah, I mean, it's weird. The only thing we've gotten really is why is she here?
Right.
And
And then, I
then
mean,
goodbye.
that, yeah, that's weird.
Leon, I know you're a positive spirit and you're a trickster. So if she's bothering you, touch one of those lights and let me know, and I can close her case. I can put her away because I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
Right. I mean, we also could just hang out with you for a while, Leon, if that is more acceptable, I guess.
Huh.
Nothing. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes they'll be active, sometimes they won't be.
Right? Like,
I mean, I have a feeling that just with what's come through, I think Leon's probably not comfortable.
yeah, I don't think Leon's thrilled about the new guest.
I mean, I could put her away and keep Leon out.
I mean, we could try just closing the case for the time being. Have
All right,
Leon.
hold on. Leon, let's get you. That was me. All right, Leon.
For all the audio listeners, normally I would try to say something right now, but like I really am just sitting here watching these dolls, like just to see if something happens, you know?
Can you still see Leon okay?
Oh yeah, no, Leon's like center frame, looking good.
All right, Leon. So we've put her away. So if you feel like interacting with us, feel
We'll,
free.
yeah, we'll be here for a while.
You were
But
doing good. So
I mean, you drained the spirit light in one session. So
yeah,
there you go. I think he was pretty talkative too last time he was live.
he was.
I think my favorite thing was when I was eating dinner and you texted me. You're like, dude, I just went back in the studio, and he was like, don't leave or stay or something.
Yeah, dude, he was. Here's what I'm gonna do this too. Hold on.
All right.
There we go. Okay, Leon, if you have anything to say or you want to interact with any of those devices, show our audience what you're all about. You did really well when you were live by yourself. I know you're not probably not happy with the other doll being here.
It's probably going to be an adjustment period for sure.
Yeah, well, and there's two more coming, so
Great.
yeah.
Super.
One positive and another demonic.
Are you just trying to turn your studio into the end of the Halloween special? Just a bunch of
Hey,
activity? Just
you gotta admit that Halloween special, the last 45 minutes of it were insane.
poor Uncle Chris wanted to go to bed because it was like 4 in the morning and he's sitting there, stop it, stop.
He was done.
If you haven't caught the Halloween special yet, we were live last year on Halloween for like 4 hours or something, just investigating some haunted dolls and just haunted artifacts, pieces that we were able to acquire over the course of a few months.
And
And
let me just say, this year's Halloween is gonna be even crazier.
yeah, we do have something extremely special planned for this year's Halloween.
I'm
We
not even
will,
I'm not even gonna say anything else, but it's gonna be crazier.
yeah, 100%. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that this year's Halloween is going to be one of the most. I don't even want to say absurd things we've done, but it's probably the first thing we've done where I feel like there is a legitimate sense of danger. So, um, we will obviously be detailing that more as we get closer to Halloween, but just keep your eyes out, keep your eyes on the socials, and we'll it's only like 6 months.
Yep. Well, yeah, everything's quiet right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, given the small amounts that we did get, I guess I'm not shocked. Was that
It
I'm
said
here?
we're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here, and like I said, I welcome you. This is now your home. I welcome you to interact with those devices. I welcome you to interact with us in any way other than harming us. Leon, was that you? Can you touch one of those lights if you're here? Leon's like, the hell with you guys, man.
He's like, "I don't like this. Everything was fine until you brought this other one in."
Right?
Leon, is there anything you're trying to like get off your chest, bud?
Well, with these vessels too, sometimes they're active, sometimes they're not. It's no different than when we go do a location. We can
Yeah.
go to the same location multiple times, and each time it's going to be a different investigation.
I mean, and just going based on the assumption that it's the spirit of a person
Right.
inhabiting these vessels, you know,
Well,
I, I'm not
wait,
active 24/7, you
right.
know?
Well, Leon is a human spirit.
Right. We don't know about the second one, but I just, like I said, under the assumption
Right.
that it's the spirit of like a human person, like Leon's probably like, bro, I'm trying to catch some Z's, like waking me up for this. What if you looked over there and like the doors flew open or something?
Dude, I probably wouldn't even end this recording. I would just be gone.
What are you gonna do about what are you gonna do about everybody else in the house?
I don't know.
Oh man. Have you considered like what happens if you get like some kind of poltergeist activity or something?
Um, well, that's the thing is, poltergeist activity is one thing. Like you're not gonna get harmed by poltergeist activity. Um, I mean, unless it starts picking up knives and throwing them at people or something, but you know, I'm not anticipating any harm to anybody. Um, like I said, I've taken precautions and I think everything will be fine. I mean, I welcome activity. Uh, I know the person that I spoke to um, has had some poltergeist activity, some shadow figures, um, disembodied voices, things like that. So, um, I have no doubt that there'll be paranormal activity in the house and I can deal with that. I just don't want anything crazy happening. So that's why, I've taken the precautions I have to try to eliminate any of those possibilities.
Risk mitigation, if you will.
But yeah, I don't think Leon wants to talk today. I mean,
Maybe
there's
okay,
GoTube is quiet.
what if we flip-flop it? Let's give Leon a rest, like,
Okay.
and then let's open the case back up and see
All
if
right. Let's
that
see.
one wants to interact with us.
Give me a second. All right, Leon, I'm going to give you a break, buddy. With that. Cat balls are working. All right, Leon, let's put you back over here, buddy. I'll put your little bell back with you, too. All right. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Surgeon.
Huh?
I think it just said surgeon.
Okay. You good?
Well, the REM pod kept going off for a
After
second.
you moved away from it.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, that one's you.
Okay.
All right. Well, now Leon's taking a break.
No, did you hear what just came through?
No, I didn't hear anything come through.
It said moron.
Again? In your own home this time?
You're welcome. Okay, now here's what's weird. I put Leon away, I opened that, and now there's stuff coming through GhostTube.
Mm-hmm. Also, so just in case no one has heard us tell this story for like the 50th time, every location we go to, every investigation we do, Dad gets called some form of idiot, moron, or gets told to shut up in various different fashions. So
And
the
from
fact
various
that,
devices.
right, the fact that it came through again, like, I'm wondering if, so we got moron and then you're welcome. What if
Yeah.
Leon's calling you a moron for opening that back up? And because we've been begging for activity all this time, that just said you're welcome.
It's possible.
Just a train of thought.
So I'm speaking to the spirit of the doll in the case. I don't know your name. I welcome you to give us your name. And I welcome you to interact with any of those devices to let us know that you're here with us.
Hey, your foot got all messed up before the doll got there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, are you?
Nothing? You don't want to say anything?
All right.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Wait, that was idiot for sure.
Yes.
Oh. Dad, I don't know what it is.
Listen, I'm not going to put up with this nonsense in my own house. All right. It's one thing that you guys say that stuff to me when I'm on a location, but this is my house. I brought you here to give you a home. You're not going to disrespect me.
This is my house. It's gonna say not anymore.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to say? How about you tell us your name? What's the name of the spirit inside that doll that's in the case?
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Uh, Given what we know about that doll, allegedly, the answer should be no, because if it's actually
Well,
demonic, we don't want to help it.
I can't help you if I don't know what you need. Sorry about that. If I don't know what you need, I can't help you. And you're not interacting. I've been told that you're demonic, that you're a bad spirit. If that's not the case, then you need to communicate. You need to interact with me and let me know. Can you touch any of those devices around you and let me know that you understand what I'm saying to you?
Hello? What is it you need help with? That's not an offer. That's just a question.
Holy crap.
Help.
It just said help.
What help?
What do you need help with? Whoa,
Oh, dude. For the audio only listeners, the cat ball just went off.
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, one of the cat balls just went off in the case.
And that's the one that's on a stand.
Right.
So there's no way for it to move.
Right.
Thank you
Not
for
unless you like.
thank you for lighting up that ball. Can you touch any of the other devices, any of the other light?
Dude,
Dude,
again? Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. It took us 40 minutes, but we're getting somewhere.
wow. Is that you that's doing that? If so, can you touch one of the other devices or light that up again to let me know that that's you doing that? That was crazy.
I I've been waiting this entire pod to see
And
something
again,
happen.
that's the one that's on a stand that can't physically move.
Right. Not unless you moved like the whole case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, that's okay. That was well, it's a start.
Yeah.
Um, I don't quite know how I feel about that, but it's a
I just
start.
got, dude, I just got a really bad smell in my studio.
Did you fart?
No, no, this is like oh,
What is it, like sulfur? Rotten eggs?
kind of.
Well, that's odd because your studio kind of always smells the same.
Yeah. That's oof.
And you have the door closed, right?
Yeah, of course I do. Well, I want to say thank you for touching that cat ball or that spirit ball, whatever you'd like to call it. Um, I'd really appreciate it if you'd touch one of the other devices and light them up, or use the cat ball again if that's the way you prefer to communicate. That was just odd that it went off twice like that in a row.
Right.
I'll
I feel
ask
like it's
again. Can you tell me your name? My name is John. So you can get to know me. My name is John. This is your new home. I hope that you're going to be happy here and that you're going to want to interact with me as time goes on. And like I said, This one just got here yesterday, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of activity from it right now.
No, I mean it's gonna be it's a process.
I mean, between the shipping and new environment and all that, I don't know. But I mean, the cat ball going off twice was pretty cool.
It was on the same side as where I'm telling you, I swear I saw the feather moving too.
Yeah. That's crazy. And like I said, that's the one that's on the stand, so there's no way for that to light up unless it gets touched. Would you like to do that again? That was pretty impressive. I don't know if you have the
The
power to
feather
do
is
that
moving
again.
again.
Oh, K2 just blipped.
Did it?
I
I was
swear
looking at the feather, bro.
I swear I just saw the K2 blip, bro.
If you are an audio only listener, please make your way to YouTube so you can see what we're seeing. Like, I feel like this is one of those ones that's not going to translate over as well to audio.
Yeah.
I really could just delve into my years of listening to wrestling commentary bag of tricks with the play-by-play right now, but I feel like it's not going to be as entertaining because what am I supposed to say? Oh, that feather's broken in half.
Yeah. Well, and
No, but
again, this
I'm
is
positive the feather's moving this time.
we're not following our, traditional podcast format for this episode. This was something we decided to do to introduce everybody to the new haunted dolls that we have acquired.
Right.
And it's definitely much better on video because you get to see the dolls, you get to see what we're seeing. But if that was you, if you made that K2 meter blip, can you do that again? Is it that you don't have enough power? Do you need more power? Do you need more energy? Because you can drain those devices and use the energy from them. Dude.
Yep. There it is. And it's the same cat ball.
Yeah.
It's the one on the stand, which is like,
Which is even more impressive.
yeah.
Dude, and look how long it's going off.
Yeah, it's still going. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. What about that red light in front of your case? Could you go near that red light, touch that antenna? It's right in front of you. You could touch that and it'll light up all pretty colors and make noise. Maybe it was answering me with the cat ball. Maybe it is lack of energy. You can drain the batteries in those devices if you need the energy to do anything. So feel free to do that. But I'd really like to see you light up one of those other devices. If you want to prove to me that you're in there, touch one of the other devices. Yeah, I swear when I said the K2 blipped, I swear I saw it blip real quick.
I'm telling you, dude. Like, while you were looking at the K2, I was looking at the feather in the back, and it definitely moved this time. I don't need to review the footage on that one. I know what I seen.
I also have a device here that you can manipulate the words if you
Yep.
dude.
It really likes that cat ball.
So this device here, you can manipulate the words inside of it if you want to speak. Wow. So this is, so everybody knows, this is the first time we've done anything with this particular doll. Like I
Outside of
said,
the unboxing.
yeah, it just arrived.
Okay.
It just arrived yesterday. And this is the first time we're doing anything with it. And I think it's starting to get comfortable.
And again, like, don't consider this a full type of investigation on either this doll or Leon.
No.
Those will be coming, but this is more so we had the new dolls and we wanted to get a little introduction sesh going.
You really do like that ball, but can you use this word bank and tell us whatever it is you want us to know? Your name, where you came from,
Feather moved again.
anything about your history.
Is there
We're
any information you can give us?
Yeah, we're here with respect. We're not here to cause any harm to you or try to upset you. We're here strictly to learn about you and once again to provide you a home. Yeah, that was wild.
It took us a while, but I mean, we got something at least.
Yeah.
She
And
won't leave.
she
She
won't leave.
won't leave.
That sounded like that was Leon coming through.
Yeah. Leon, is that you saying that she won't leave? Leon is off camera. I tried to give him a
Separate
break, but
them.
maybe that was him. Leon, she's probably not going to leave, buddy. She's this is her home now. But I don't want you to be uncomfortable. Leon, do you know whether she's a human spirit or not? He keeps saying she, so I'm assuming that it's a she.
Hey, what if Leon was the one asking us for help earlier?
Yeah, it could have been. Well, we got a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
And like I said, like you were saying, this isn't a full investigation, so
no, like I
it's an
want
introduction.
we have so when I get there, we have like what, a day before we head out, right?
I think so.
So, and we're gonna have to like prep gear and stuff anyway. I think while we're doing all that, it can't hurt us to take some gear and go run some sessions with these two.
It just said Lord.
Lord, like Lord of the Castle.
Yeah.
Well, you did say this is your house and you will not be disrespected in your house.
Right.
Maybe Leon's supposed to be a jokester. He's a prankster. Maybe he's being sarcastic.
Leon, do you like it up here with me better?
King of the castle, king of the castle. Now my attention's split between you and Leon and that.
Well, keep an eye on Leon. If he blinks, I need to know.
Does he have eyelids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leon,
we-
do you want to tell us anything about you? I know the story with you that I was given is that you were 67 and that your name was Leon and that you were a jokester. You like to joke around. And I also heard that you enjoyed clowns, which would explain why you decided to take on this doll as a vessel. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Are you just not comfortable yet?
Are you tired, Leon?
You want to say something into the mic, Leon?
Could you imagine?
Oh, Leon,
Put
Leon,
me down,
Leon.
moron.
Right. Was that you calling me a moron, Leon?
Or an idiot.
I know this is probably something new for you being on camera.
You
But
get used to it. We all do.
I want you to get comfortable with it because the world wants to see you.
And the world wants to see you interact with stuff. They want to see how you interact with us, how you interact with the devices. Like you have the potential to be a star. People really liked you last time you
Yeah.
were here.
Yep. Okay. Well, you're not going to say anything either, huh? I guess I'll put you back where you were. And don't worry, the studio is being worked on. Pretty soon you'll have your permanent spot in the studio.
It'll be much more comfortable too.
Yep. But all right. Say bye, Leon. All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything else happening.
We're gonna, dude, we're gonna sign off and then something's gonna happen. Watch.
Oh, I'm sure. But
That's the
guys,
nature of the beast.
we're going to go ahead and end this podcast. I know it wasn't the normal type of podcast. I know it wasn't, really informative. But on video, it was a little better. So go check it out on video.
Why is she here?
It said, "Why is she here
Again. Well, we're gonna dive deeper into this at some point, and in the interim, just if you listen to this on audio, great. I really recommend heading over to the YouTube just to watch it, at least see the dolls, see what we're talking about. But video listeners, audio listeners, whatever, just consider this the big introduction to the dolls. There will be more, and we are gonna do, what was that?
It just said hurting. Leon, is she hurting you?
This feels like the Halloween special all over again. Okay, guys, we're gonna sign off.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Make sure you go over, like the video on the YouTube channel.
And if you are having a hard time finding the video on the YouTube channel, you go to the channel, and then there's a little tab for podcasts. It's not going to be under our normal video section, but I do believe the playlist is now on our main page.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel.
23.2K. We're getting there.
We do lives, we do podcasts, we do our investigations. There's shorts that get put up every day. So go over, check out the content, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment.
Dad. Please get with the YouTube times.
Go ahead.
Smash that like. I can't do it. Smash that like and subscribe button.
You know the routine.
Yeah.
Help us grow the community, and it'll keep us bringing fresh content to you. We do have some investigations happening next week.
Yes, we do.
We will be going live at some point from those locations.
Let's be honest, we're probably going to go live from the studio too, because one of the investigations at this point is them.
Yes. So keep an eye out for the lives. And I still think that I'm still working on the logistics, but I do think that our entire investigation at one of these locations is going to be carried live on our TikTok channel.
Really?
So keep your eyes out for that. If you're not following us on TikTok, go over there, search up the Paranormal Task Force. Make sure you follow us because we are going to carry one of the investigations live in its entirety. So that means you'll be seeing us set up. You'll be seeing us doing everything that we're doing at the location. So
It's gonna be some
make
good
sure you
behind the
check that
scenes
out.
footage too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this. None of this seems to be active right now.
At the moment, you know.
We're going to go ahead and
what for those of
okay.
you watching this on YouTube, go ahead and leave a hi for Leon in the comments. Still don't know that one's name, so when we figure that out, we'll go from there. But yeah, this was the introduction to the haunted dolls. We'll see you guys in a week, give or take.
All right, guys. We'll see you.